drop. So I told you guys that DXY is bullish, but we are looking for a kind of a corrective move to trade into the corrective move before the move continues to the upside. So as you can see, the market later invalidated our setup, thereby taking out the high of yesterday and later going into our favor. Later on during New York section, the market continued to sell. So as you guys could see, you can see that the market later closed as a bearish, a rejection candlestick. So now thereby taking out this liquidity. So but in general, we know that what is it called? DXY is coming to take out this liquidity for sure. So remember I told you guys that we have a swing low formation here, which definitely implies that the market should continue going higher. So then we have a major fundamental news coming out today, this afternoon, so which is definitely going to tell what happens on DXY. So we're anticipating a Fed interest rate hike. So if this should occur, then definitely DXY should continue pushing higher. So what am I anticipating on DXY today? So I'm just expecting a pushback into this region here. I want this market to push back into this region here, then continue going higher. So I'm anticipating a pushback into this level here, then the market should do what? Continue going higher. So that's basically what I'm looking out for on DXY today. So I'm looking at a scenario where the market runs back into this level here, 95.800, then continue pushing higher. So I'm not expecting it to break this level and come back to this region again. So let's look at 4 hours and this thing. So now you see why they took out liquidity here. I knew definitely we are going to correct yesterday. So they took out, this was what we were looking for. So this was the move we were looking to catch in the morning. So they ran to take out liquidity at that region. They ran to look. So I was expecting them to drop from here. So they pushed higher to take out liquidity, making so many persons now to feel that DXY was going to continue buying yesterday. So I know definitely when this was dropping, a lot of persons were going into a buy, thinking it was a corrective move. So now what am I looking out for now? So I'm looking for DXY to take out this liquidity here. So I'm looking at DXY taking out this liquidity here. So I wanted to take out this liquidity here. So as you can see, they have already got it to that level, thereby creating another liquidity. So what I want to see from DXY this morning is I want to see them during the news time. I want to see them trade below. I want to see them kind of drop aggressively into this region, then thereby this region holding and the market continue pushing higher. So this is what I'm looking out for. Remember, this was marked out on daily time frame. We picked up this level on daily time frame. So and we are looking at to see how this level is going to hold price. So this is how it looks like on 30 minutes time frame. This is how it looks like on a 30 minutes time frame. So we are looking at price dropping back to this region, taking out this liquidity, then we don't want price to go below this low. I don't want price to go below this low. So that's if peradventure what we're expecting the Fed to do today definitely comes true. So if what we're expecting the Fed to do today completely comes true, so we're expecting an interest rate hike. So if there should be a hike on interest rate, so this is basically what I'm looking out for on dollar index today. This is what I'm looking out for on dollar index today. So having understood that we are anticipating more like a sell to buy on dollar index, so we're expecting dollar index to run into a particular level here, which is 95.800, where we are looking to do what? Where we are looking to buy dollar index. So that is to say that we'll be looking at what? We'll be looking at a buy to sell patterns on GPUSD, EURUSD, and others. So let's look at them. So here on GBP USD, yesterday we anticipated the market to do what? Hold on this particular region here, then thereby pushing higher to come back to clear this liquidity and the rest. So you see they run out the liquidity on the previous day's low and they pushed higher. So they ran out the liquidity on the previous day's low, so they pushed higher. So now, remember we are expecting dollar index to push higher a bit. We're expecting dollar index to push higher a bit, then drop, right? We're expecting dollar index to push higher a bit, then drop before giving us what, a buy entry. So in that scenario now, we have more like a break of structure here. So we have it that the market is consolidating somewhere here. So we should be anticipating this now to do what, drop a little bit to somewhere around this region here, 1.34800, somewhere around 1.34800. Then we should see some kind of what do we call it, should see some kind of bullish entry thereby. I don't know, but let me say somewhere around this region should be our major, 1.35400 should be our major focus, because with the level where we are looking at dollar index to get to before it buy. So I don't know if GBPSD can also move as fast as possible to clear out this liquidity. I don't know, I can't say. So but basically what we should understand is that this region here is where we should watch out for dollar index to buy. This region here should be where we should watch out for dollar index to buy. And if we are to buy dollar index on this region, then what it entails is that every other foreign currencies by which we are kind of putting up together should definitely drop. So if they should drop, then we cannot be saying for sure that this liquidity might be taken out. So this is also a good level to watch out for a sell entry if this will hold. If they both meet up according to time and price somewhere around this region, it should also be a good level to sell. So that's basically, there's no I don't have high probability setup on GU this morning. So this is just what we should look at based on correlation. So now looking at EU also, we wanted EU yesterday. To do what? To buy somewhere around this region. You see, they went into profit and later did what? Dropped aggressively, getting into this region here, taking out the whole liquidity, going into this level here. You can see they got into this level at 1.12700 and they picked up by orders and they rejected. So you see, we don't have any break of structure, nothing on EU. EU is still bearish. We don't have any break of structure here, nothing entails that we should buy. So basically for EU here, I would just say we should just stay off for now. If DXY gives us what we are looking for, then we can definitely come back to EU and see if we can get opportunity to sell EU, because there is nothing giving us buy opportunity here, and there is no level where I'm seeing yet for me to be able to sell. I don't have any sell confirmation on EU here yet. I don't have any sell confirmation. So that's it for Euro USD. So coming back to gold. So we spoke about gold yesterday. So I told you guys I was anticipating gold to do what? Drop back to this level here. I told you guys I was anticipating gold to drop back to this level here. 1835, right? Yeah. I told you guys I was anticipating gold to come back to 1835. Yeah, for us to do what? For us to buy gold yesterday. So you see, they just came back to 1835 exactly as we predicted, and they did what? They pushed aggressively. So this was over 160 pips. So now let's go to daily time frame a bit. So now long time I've been expecting them to do or bring gold price to a 1850. I've been expecting them to bring gold price to 1850. So I'm more like anticipating gold price to drop from this 1850. Let me take you guys to a weekly time frame. So if you see here, I'm looking at a scenario whereby gold can come back to take out this liquidity, then thereby trading into this weekly order block before giving me a bullish entry for the year. So this is more like what I'm looking out for on gold this year. So now coming down to daily time frame now. So I'm looking at this order block to do what? Hold price. So I've been anticipating gold to run into this region, and you guys could see how it behaved yesterday. Immediately it got into this region, it rejected aggressively, and again this is more like accumulation, expansion to the wrong side. So let's just wait. So then, remember what I told you guys on morning shower yesterday? I said there's going to be what a Fed policy today. So that is going to determine what is going to happen on gold. If gold will continue buying or gold will continue dropping. So the news today, the fundamentals today, will definitely entails what would happen. So now, if this fundamental goes according to plan, if interest rate is being hiked, then this is what we should anticipate on gold. Gold should drop. Gold should drop. So there should be a good money to make on gold today, if all things being equal. So you guys should pay attention to the news and see what happens on that. So I'll keep you guys updated during New York sessions. So I don't know if anyone has any questions to ask. He or she should unmute yourself and ask.